Now, as you may or may not know, I am, as they say, very heavy into real estate. In order to make money in that game, you have to buy for a little and sell for a lot, right? Right. So, problem. How to make the land more valuable between the time you buy it and the time you sell it. Now, this is California. The richest, most populous state in the Union.
I don't need a geography lesson from you, Luthor.
Oh, yes, of course, you've been there. I do forget you. Get around, don't you? Where was I?
California.
California, right. The San Andreas Fault. Maybe you've heard of it.
Yes, it's the joining together of two land masses. The fault line is unstable and shifting, which is why you get earthquakes in California from time to time.
Wonderful. Couldn't have said it better myself. Everything west of this line is the richest, most expensive real estate in the world. San Diego, Los Angeles, San Francisco. Everything on this side of the line is just hundreds and hundreds of miles of worthless desert land, which just so happens to be owned by
Lex Luthor Incorporated.
Now, call me foolish, call me irresponsible. It occurs to me that a 500 megaton bomb planted at just a proper point would
destroy most of California. Millions of innocent people would be killed. The West Coast, as we know it, would
fall into the sea. Bye-bye, California. Hello, new West Coast, my West Coast.
All right, Shalom. Kahala Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rakakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace salutations unto the hopeful elect. Once again, I am the brother Yahusup, and I have a quick one for y'all right now. All right, and on the screen right there, you see Gene Hackman as Lex Luthor. All right, but before I get to more of that, I'm going to entitle this segment "Bye Bye California, Hello New West Coast." All right. So once again, the title of today's show and hopefully edifying lesson will be "Bye Bye California, Hello New West Coast." All right. And basically, I got that idea and inspiration, all right, from Gene Hackman's Lex Luthor in the original Superman movie. All right, many of us grew up around that movie. All right, so there may not be much need for me to fully summarize everything that took place in the first Superman movie, which to this day it still holds up, even among some new age millennials and what have you. All right, but Gene Hackman, Superman, Gene Hackman's Lex Luthor in the movie Superman, to give a brief summary, all right, he basically plotted to have the city of California destroyed. He wanted it destroyed by a means of a major earthquake so that he could rebuild, all right, and have formed, places named after him, all right. And let me see if I can remember at least one of the names. I've seen that movie so many times, but one of the places that he wanted to rename in the New California was Lutherville, uh, Rena del Lex, Costa del Lex. All right. Yeah, those were some of the names he mentioned. All right. He wanted to rebuild California and in his own image, so to speak. All right. Because Lex Luthor was really an elitist, a wicked elitist in Superman the movie. All right. And just last night I did a segment. All right. Last night I did a segment. All right. The Lord's wrath is upon Babylon. All right. also based on the current California fires. And once again, another brief inspiration for why I came up with today's topic, because I happened to mention Lex Luthor in the video. And I also made comparisons to today's elite banking families. This is exactly their mentality as that of Lex Luthor. All right, destroy civilizations, destroy cities to try and raise up new societies in their name and their honor. And this is exactly what's really happening in California right now. All right. Okay. And to make the long story short, let me just pull up this other video of inspiration real quick. Right there. Okay. I was watching this video, the brothers video, just yesterday from Vegas, GMS Vegas sit downs, 144K, and the brother showed a video. The video explains everything. All right. If you link on the description box, which Lord willing I will do, the video will explain you everything about an elite couple's plans towards California, which is why you see all them fires out there now. All right, and even Mel Gibson, actor Mel Gibson made a brief revealing statement, and I included some of that in my own video last night, where basically he said that these things were already planned out, that the water system in California has been purposely dried out so that these fires could spread and keep destroying more homes and precious property out there. Because there is a goal, there is a plan behind this thing, like I just mentioned. All right, but I don't have to explain more. The video itself, let the brothers video here keep explaining for itself. All right, the current sinister plans of this real life Lex Luthor elite couple out there. I won't mention their names, but the video does mention their names, and you will find out soon whom they are if you click on the video. All right. So, upon waking up this morning, something started hitting my head, like the spirit, hitting on me to do another video. All right. And you should include a clip from the original Superman movie. All right. And if I do include that clip, you understand what I'm saying? It is for educational purposes only. All right, not for any monetary gain. Okay, I do these sit downs and all that for the Lord's will. All right, to try and please the Creator Himself. Okay, I'm not seeking any monetary gain, nor asking anybody for help, nor donations. All right. All right. So Lord willing, I only expect Him to pay me in due time, plain and simple. All right. But there you see the image once again of Gene Hackman as Lex Luthor. All right. Where in the original Superman movie, he intends to destroy California and basically rename it. Okay, and this is what the current elites have in mind. This is why you see them fires in California. I think they're yet still raging out there right now as I speak, man. All right, or if even some of it has already been contained, it don't matter. The damage has already been done, and there is a plan, there is a goal behind all of that. All right. And without further ado, you know what I'm saying? Let's just get to a few scriptures that I have lined up real quick. All right. Okay, so this is the first one right here. All right. Just bear with me a moment. Y'all just bear with me a moment now as I lift this damn browser up. All right. Okay, it should manifest real shortly. Okay. And boom, magic. There you go. There it is. All right. Call Allah Yahweh Ba'ashan Yahweh Shai for that. And basically, this is a scripture from Micah 2:1. Okay, that's in the Apocrypha, right? And basically, I was looking for it on Google this morning, and I'm gonna go for it to those of you that might be watching. And it says this: according to the King James Version of the Bible, the verse that says they plot in the morning is Micah 2:1, which reads, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. All right? And the explanation again goes on to say, the verse describes people who plan evil deeds in their beds at night, and they actively carry out as soon as morning comes. So this is the real life situation now, okay, with some of these current events, okay, like the fires out there in California, any other major fire or any other major destruction, okay, even though the Most High carries it out, because everything comes from him, he puts it in the minds of these Lex Luthor elite banking families to proceed with their wicked plans. All right, to proceed with the evil, the destruction that they would bring. They would watch that unfold on the news, on TV, and get a good laugh at it. All right, enjoy a few sips of wine behind it. Okay, our plans is a success. Everything is going accordingly as planned. You see what I'm saying? So this is exactly what's happening right now. All right. And another scripture I like to get to. All right. Psalm 64. All right. Let's go to Psalm 64 real quick. All right. So I just showed you the brother's video here. All right. GMS Vegas sit downs 144K. And I'll leave a link at the description box so that y'all can see the video for yourselves. It'll explain everything you need to know about why these things are currently happening out there and the reason behind it. All right. So let me go to Psalm 64 real quick. All right, so this is Psalm 64. All right, and it's a short scripture, so I can go through most of it. And this would also serve as a layer of protection through faith against everything that our enemies would try doing to us in these last days, man. And this scripture here is another, it could serve as precept to the scripture I just read in Micah 2:2 and 1, right? So Psalm 64:1. Hear my voice, O power, in my prayer, preserve my life from fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. All right? Who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. All right? They that they may shoot in secret at the perfect, suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privately. They say, who shall see them? All right? So in a nutshell, they uphold secret meetings, all right? When they wake up when they're with their evil deeds in their minds in the morning, okay? And they go and set up their little secret meetings where they discuss, that they have the thinking tanks and all that. All right, real experts that would dig real deep on how to help them unfold all these dastardly plans, right? Taking place throughout the planet Earth already, right? So that they can try and perform their enterprise, which is this New World Order, man. NWO, or Great Reset. All right? So this is why it says here they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privately. They say, who shall see them? They think that the Most High and the angels ain't looking down upon them. All right? They think that the Lord's current day servants and prophets have not also seen by now, all right, their dastardly deeds. So, all right, so this is why they go out there and warn their followers, their sheep out there on the highways and byways and in these sit downs, man. All right? Okay, so verse 6 goes on to say, they search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. All right? But Yahweh shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All them that see them shall flee away. All right? So how has their tongue been falling upon themselves? By certain ex-Illuminati members throughout the years. They would come out and try to warn the people. All right? A couple of names, the now departed Anthony Hilder, Jordan Maxwell, all right, the David Todd, okay? All them free names were so-called white men that were once involved in these secret Illuminati organizations. They felt that they couldn't handle that kind of madness no more. So they dropped out, all right, and they tried to so-called do righteous by warning people as early as 30 years ago, man. Okay, about the upcoming plans already unfolding today, this day and age. All right, so that is how their tongue has been falling upon themselves. And all that see them shall flee away. And all men shall fear and shall declare the work of the Most High power. For they shall wisely consider of his doing. The righteous shall be glad in the Lord and shall trust in him, and all the upright in heart shall glory. All right. So Aparatasa, Lord willing, the Lord may have mercy on his elect in these last days, man. All right. So one more scripture I would like to get. All right. Lord willing, I'm going to end it with the book of Job. All right. Okay. Just bear with me a moment. Or if I could type over it. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. But you know what? Let me go back to this page here and just type. Okay. Okie doke. The devices of the crafty, which is Job, the 5th chapter, right? Yeah, here we go. Job 5 and 12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty. And who's the he? Who's the he that the scripture is making reference to? All right? The Lord, Yahweh Shai, his real name, Yahweh Shai, the Son of the living power, Yahweh. Yahweh Bahashan Yahweh Shai, so you can understand. Disappointed the devices of the crafty. And who are the crafty? Okay, I just mentioned Lex Luthor. I just mentioned the elite banking families. They are they are the real life Lex Luthor, who are the crafty behind all these current disasters and current world events. All right, they be spoiling and bringing about all this current destruction to try and bring about, their enterprise, man, which I'm going to finish with real shortly. He disappointed the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. And that enterprise is talking about, the so-called NWO, the New World Order. We are living in that time right now. Like it or not, this is the time. This is why you see all this devastation happening now in California, man. Because they want to try and make a new smart city out of that so you can understand. But like I said, the video and the link of the brother I mentioned and on his channel, y'all get to link on that and it will tell you everything you need to know about what's currently happening. All right? So with that, I would like to say shalom.